And here we are, BTS Pro Series Season 2. America is coming at you with EG against Quincy Crew.
But just off the mark a little bit.
Seems like that would have been a tough kill too, just because he was sitting so low. But he does have a mango to work with. And
Ryoya.
now as that Astral Step looks in at Ryoya with the Remnant, but the fissure's there with the rotation from Kitrak.
To the point where like maybe you shouldn't do this anymore just because people are so good at stopping you. They're going to be moving on crazy for
and they're really looking to get the kill here onto the Bristleback. Primal Roar, they'll finish him off. The silence a little bit too late from Ryoya, but he's got a Dream Coil on too. Can you follow this up with anything? Kitrak's only level 4. They'll throw a fissure their way. Macro Pyre is down, and meanwhile on the back of this fight, RTZ trying to fight MSS, who blinks away. So they don't get anything on the side of EG. They lose a second as Quinn gets the kill. And now RTZ, he falls too.
Positioning that they can have on the map where basically, okay, if crit is mid, then we can cause so much pressure. Oh, they have the silence.
They might be able to kill MSS. Yeah, there it is.
The crazy thing is, though, they get a kill and the gold lead goes down because they're not farming and the bounty runs.
Now they're going to try and turn this around. They're right on the Winter Wyvern. Fly taken out. So far it's a 1-for-1 trade. Ice Path on to Crate. They've got the silence with the smoke screen. Yoar looking to move forward, but there's the Fissure Illusory Orb and tricks of the trade to maybe retreat a little bit. Orchid comes in onto the Beastmaster, who no longer has that Primal Roar used in the beginning of this fight. But Astral Step forward, dissimulate right on Ryoya. The Echo Slam in. They lose the puck, but Quinn, he's able to survive through the Echo. Yoar continuing to move forward. There's the Sonic Wave. Finishes off Kitrak. Crit on the run. As now, Tier 1 tower, at least EG's Tier 1 tower, is wide open and ready for the taking from Quincy Crew.
Yeah, pushing the Bristle out here makes Quincy Crew's life so much easier. He was like this fortress in the middle lane that... Oh, they're still going. They're diving on a Fly here.
They're looking over at Quinn for a second, but Fly ends up dead. MSS is the one who gets that kill, and Crit, who went after Quinn, he ends up dead once again.
So, Quincy, about 2,000 XP ahead now from those exchanges. The XP is a little bit more snowbally than the gold these days. Hey, Ryoya.
Yeah, Ryoya in trouble, and there's the Remnant once again. No phase shift, but in the Macro Pyre, SVG gets the kill. Now the Winter's Curse is on MSS. They've done the damage to get the kill on SVG, so it's a 2-for-1 trade as they'll finish off MSS.
Because you get a kill, you get about 150 gold for it. Speaking of which, Kitrak.
They're caught out by MSS as well as Yoar. An easy kill and an easy pick off once again. Ice Path a little bit late on Crit, but he's working with a haste. Dream Coil comes out.
Onto Yoar. He tried to dodge it, but...
They've got 3 heroes around him. They should be able to get this kill with the Orchid. They've silenced him up long enough to finish him off. So they do finally get the kill onto the Ricky, who does have buyback. The Astral Step falling back for Quinn. Throws down the Ice Path, but Crit does walk around it. The rest of Quincy Crew will try to retreat. SVG certainly still getting chased a little bit as Kitrak comes in with the Fissure Illusory Orb over him. MSS, though, has the Sonic Wave to push them away. So SVG still trying to get something done, and Ryoya way too far. Macro Pyre laid down, making this fight a little bit more difficult to maneuver in for EG. Ice Path down lands on Kitrak. Fly looking for something as in comes Crit, in comes RTZ. Primal Roar locks up this Bristleback. Quinn, though, in some trouble. The BKB about to wear out. They'll get the kill on Kitrak as well as Fly. Once again, triple kill for Quinn. Continuing on as the Aether Remnant locks up Crit. RTZ hit with the clumsy net thrown from MSS. This is just not really going that well for the side of EG. They still can't kill Quinn, but once he's hit with this Orchid, he is very dead, and they'll finally take him out. Yoar is back alive again and looking to re-engage on this fight, though.
So they could walk into Roche. I don't think they should anticipate that Kitrak probably has a blink at this point. It's like so late that he should have one, but I don't think they've seen it yet. Unless he walked over some...
Moving forward and just trying to get some information for the team. The Fissure comes in and hits onto 3 of these heroes, but Yoar just slapping down Crit, gets him down to half health. Dissimulate forward, and now onto the high ground. He's been silenced and hit with the Dream Coil. Yoar jumps forward with the smoke screen. Sonic Wave pushes Crit even further away. They use the Echo Slam just onto Quinn. They'll get the kill on a Crit. He'll buy back immediately. They'll take out the Void Spirit. He buys back as well. So RTZ now with this BKB already used, tries to go after SVG, who lands the Ice Path. They take out the Nature's Prophet. They'll finish off the Earthshaker. And all of a sudden, it is really looking grim for the side of EG. However, start to turn it. They get the kill on SVG. The Winter's Curse is out. Fly helping to get this kill onto the Queen of Pain. So numbers starting to fall here for Quincy Crew as Yawar looks deep past the tier 2, potentially going in for Ryoya.
That was one of those really awkward interactions where Yawar's hero model was basically in MSS's. So even though he looked like he was in front, he was still getting the tricks. He was still getting the backstab damage, which I think he wouldn't have died. Ooh, Fly
forward for Fly. Fissure a little bit too late. They'll get the kill there onto the Winter Wyvern. They look over a crit where the Primal Roar gets used. He is eating a lot of this damage, but for so long, if any more pressure was on him, then it could have been really problematic for Yawar.
Very patient though. That's a
Ryoya needs to be careful. Yeah, he silenced Ice Path as well as the Aether Remnant, and that Sonic Wave, the Force Staff saves Ryoya. The Winter's Curse locks in Quinn. Arteezy comes over. Now the Yules is there, but Layla's with Primal Roar out on a kick track. Macropyre down a lot of damage onto the Earthshaker. No Echo Slam. No buyback immediately. Ryoya ends up going down. That's the second death for the side of EG, but they take out Yawar, and he does not have buyback. Oh boy. Arteezy moving forward into the Aether Remnant, but Crit, they'll strive on and look for SVG. TP under the tier 2 towers. The damage there for Arteezy? No, it's not. Again, SVG makes an escape.
So now the question is, can they defend for 67 seconds without Yawar? This is an AC Satanic on Nature's Prophet. It is a lot of damage.
On the 2. MSS as well as Quinn, they're locked up. They almost get the kill here onto the Queen of Pain. They'll find Quinn. He's got buyback, but MSS does not. The defense just got harder. Oh boy. Down goes the tier 3.
So Lelis is just desperately trying to push up mid. Like, he does not want to lose another set of racks for this. He knows the top racks is gone.
They still have a tier 1 bottom, but no moves their eyes to the tier 4s. Look how quickly they take this tower.
A little bit of economic damage there to Quinn, forcing that buyback.
Roche is up too. This is a very big opportunity for EG. Mules comes in on a kid track. He did buy back, so if he dies, he's going to be dead here for 75 seconds. The Abyssal Blade comes in onto Fly. Fly Force Staff away. They hit the fissure on a Yawar. Yawar's now been dusted. They've got themselves the Winter's Curse. They'll lock him down, but the Primal Roar hits on a Ryoya, so he doesn't have the ability to throw anything back at the side of Quincy Crew. He'll end up losing his life. He's dead for 2 minutes. They look over a crit. They've got themselves the Ice Path to lock him down continually. The bash is on a Fly. Will finish him off. He does have buyback. Crit continuing to survive. Arteezy back into the fight. Kid track. He's got Echo Slam in just 6 seconds.
You gotta be real careful if you're Arturo right now. Come on, buddy.
MSS? That's not where you want to be, but here comes Yawar. Yawar has the Abyssal up in 13 seconds with a fissure from Kid track. It's not going to be enough. The Primal Roar is out. They'll get the kill into the Earthshaker. And where will they? He's stunned up, throws down a Desperation Echo Slam that really doesn't do too much, but Arteezy losing a lot of life. They've got themselves the Ice Path down. They'll take away his first life, and now they need to defend him or they're going to lose this Diffusal Blade. Crit trying to stand and tank for him. As Arteezy now needs to leave. Yawar, Abyssal is available. Here it comes. Now the damage is out, but the BKB has been popped. So he looks over at Yawar. Oh my god! Just turns this around, and now it's the Arteezy show. He's also got the Minotaur Horn, so it'll keep him magic immune, but the Sonic Wave pushes them back. Back into it is Ryoya, who takes out MSS and SVG with the Dream Coil and the Waning Rift to lose your combo.
Nature's Prophet doesn't care.
They'll jump forward. They've got the fissure. Going back. Good echo this time for Kittrick. Whoa, my god. Yawar, wait, whoa. He does not have buyback. He's short 400 gold.
Steeping in. Right in, actually.
And into the Ice Path. Dual Breath. 2 sets of racks. They'll end up gone. The Dream Coil hits onto 2. The Blade Mail's popped by Quinn. Ryoya moving forward. Macropyre is down, but the fissure hits on 2. They got the kill on SVG. They look over at Quinn. He's Yules up, hexed up, killed off, gone with no buyback. The clumsy net comes in onto the Queen of Pain, but back near that well. They don't want to dive all too far as they look towards, pushing in this space and finishing the game. Yawar now up in 5. No buyback available on Quinn. He's short the gold and doesn't have it off cooldown.
that's it. I mean, they need to kill RTC right now if they want to.
Seems like one last attempt. They've got the Waning Rift. They'll get the silence out onto the Beastmaster, but now the Abyssal Blade comes through on a crit. Or actually, I think it came from crit. The Abyssal Blade now out on a kid track. The Ancient's down to about half health. They're just going to finish the game. Yeah, they're not even going to worry about these heroes, and EG take game 1.
It's a good support Weaver game. I mean, you're against a Faceless Void. Like, if you can get the Ags.
That I can't really put my nose on, but it feels like it's something that you can get away with these days really easily. And Ryoya mid, he's blocked out thanks to the fissure. He's trying to man fight Quinn on this one, but he ends up losing his life. Fly? Dragon Slave, Quinn gets the kill, and now they look over Kirak, and they've got more than enough damage to rip through him. And that comes from the swarm that was on him, taking away some of that armor.
Maybe I'm off-lane biased, but like, look how much space these other two lanes have because of this shenanigans top of Dwellis. Yeah, look, he's into the triangle, straight into the triangle. Like, this is such typical off-laning bullshit, basically. Is you do this creep-cutting shenanigans, you feed a couple of times, you're like, alright, team, I'm making my way to the triangle now. Good luck. Get track. Oh, boy, he's instantly dead.
He's just taking so much damage, though. The Nether Toxin out on top of MSS as well as SVG. They get the kill on the Earthshaker.
He's doing a good one.
Hook shot mid. Queen again in some trouble. Meanwhile, SVG and Crit will trade. Ryoya gets the kill on SVG. And Supernova, Queen getting low. They pop the egg. He's still alive. But finally, Kitrak gets the kill. Yawar will clean up a double. The fact that Queen almost gets out of that one is wild.
In a very awkward position.
Trying to get away, but there's the elusive beam from Yawar. Goes into the Supernova, and it's not going to pop.
Just going for the outpost. I don't think Kitrak's going to try to do anything here. Oh, top lane. Quinn.
Whoa.
Yeah, the BKB and the Force.
Yeah, now the Echo Slam from MSS. Fissure on top of it. They'll land the stuns. They've got the Laguna Blade to kill RTZ and Crit.
Just committing for it.
For a second, it's a lot of hesitancy coming in from
both teams,
Quincy
honestly.
Crew. Yeah, from both teams.
Lelis, he's done walking around. Oh, they're going to go for the steal? They're going to get it? There has to be an echo. There has to be something.
That's hook shot's great, but again, it's going to be close. Supernova comes in, Quinn goes for the Aegis, and they pick it up on RTZ. They go after Queen, who will be time-lapsed. Chronosphere comes down to the top end of this fight, looking over at Yawar, but the damage isn't there for RTZ. He picked up the cheese as well as the Aegis. I'm not sure who got the Ag's blessing, but Crit ends up dead. He'll go down and not buy back just yet. They also lose Kitrak. There's the Echo Slam right on RTZ. Time walks, looks over at Yawar. The buybacks are there. Quinn ends up dead. They look over at Ryoya. He at least kill this Viper. Arteezy trying to find a target. Ryoya trying to man fight here up against MSS as well as the Bristol and this Weaver. Fissure comes in. MSS onto the high ground, still surviving. Yawar, he's going to rejoin the fight. Looks over. MSS ends up dying as he gets bashed a couple of times by Arteezy. Looks over at Laylis. Laylis into the river. The buyback comes in from this Earthshaker. SVG. Arteezy kind of just not sure who he wants to go in on. So without the Beastmaster, without the Viper, they'll take out Fly. And now it's just Arteezy who needs to run. Or at least attempt to do so.
God, Arteezy is trying his absolute hardest to carry his team right now. Like he has got so much weight on his shoulders in both of these games.
The Fissure. Time walk. Oh.
Literally every hero in this game has a better Ags than Beastmaster, I think. Look at these axes, they're so garbage.
Okay, Pike, but there's the hook. Kitrak pushes him back with the cogs. The BKB is going to be popped. They've got themselves the stun on Arteezy, who pops his own BKB. The Primal Roar hits onto the Weaver. They're trying to keep the Weaver contained so he can't get the time lapse out on the Yawar, but it's not really that much health that's back into his favor. They'll combine to take him out. And all of a sudden, Yawar loses his life for the first time this game. But won't commit in.
Very safe. Yeah, surprisingly. I really thought he was going to jump in there, but he didn't know what he was running into is the problem.
Primal Roar onto the Weaver. Sunray. Chrono onto 3! Can this be the turnaround for EG? They get the kill on Quinn. They'll buy back on SVG. They lose MSS. None of these heroes have buyback to come back into the fight. Lelis has chased the Supernova's there. He does not have a way to take care of it, but they've got the time lapse in from the Weaver. That'll keep him alive a little bit longer, but the Supernova pops. They'll get the stun with it popping, and they'll get around him, take him out, and finish off a fourth.
This is 2 games in a row that this has happened to Quincy. It's the same problem. They can't afford buyback. In previous patches, they would have buyback right now.
X.
Yeah, it's been nuts. It does not look natural.
So they use the glyph. They have the repair kit. They'll save the bottom tier 3.
Especially for the Weaver and the Shaker.
Fissure, and there's the Chronosphere. They look after Quinn, and Quinn's gone. He doesn't have buyback. They'll get Yawar, or will they? The time lapse comes in with the BKB being popped by RTZ as well as Yawar. They'll back off. The Eclipse is dropped down, but he doesn't have a lot of health to work with, so he's continuing to just retreat. They've got the Supernova right on top of him. There's nothing he can do but man fight. He'll buy back immediately. He'll look over at Kirak, who's trying to get the kill on Alelis with the help of Ryoya. They'll take out a fourth. Bristleback is gone. They have no Weaver. They have no Lina for over a minute each.
They have the Echo.
They have buyback available on Quinn in just a couple hundred gold. The Echo Sun comes in on 3 of these heroes, but behind them is RTZ. They'll get the kill on Ryoya. They'll take out the Viper. They look over at Kirak. They'll get themselves a second and a third. Fly ends up dead. Now it's time for Crit to be on the run, but Yawari's got so much damage. He looks over, takes out a fourth. Can it be a full team wipe there? They go after RTZ, who time walks onto the high ground. He tries to TP away, but now he's hit with a fissure as well as the Lucid Beam. They'll get the kill, and it's a full team wipe with buybacks coming out. Plenty from EG. Go up onto the high ground. Lelis gets hexed. He's got the Lotus Orb on. RTZ hiding into the trees. BKB's gonna be popped by Lelis. See who he goes after. The Eclipse is down from Yawar, doing a lot of damage on Ryoya, but on the back, though, they've got themselves the Chronosphere onto Quinn. The Refresher Shard gets popped, but he walks into the Chrono! Oh, no! There's the Primal Roar. Quinn is in a little bit of trouble as Crit continuing to move forward with the help of RTZ. They'll buy back on this Earthshaker. They'll drop down the Eclipse once again. Kidtrack taking a lot of that damage. He'll end up dead. He's dead with Ryoya gone. Both have buyback. Supernova comes in at 25. We'll take a look at these 25 talents because Yawar, 30% lifesteal. You've got Quinn, who took the attack range. Bristleback, who's over here with Warpath damage per stack. Like, this game's getting deep into it. Now they're going to go for Roche. The timings may not work out. They've got the Hawk. They know that it's being taken, but they just can't get in there in time. Or can they? Chrono with Roche so low! He picks up the Aegis. He steals it away. They've got the Supernova down. Now they're going to get the kill on Yawar as well as Quinn. That's absolutely out of this world! Because now he's popped the BKB. He doesn't get anybody dead on this Chrono, but now he's got another one. He's got the refreshers onto everybody. The whole side of Quincy Crew is locked up. The Chronospheres are perfect from Arteezy. That is absolutely beautiful. Oh my god. That was such a fight. What a play from
Arteezy. The
Arteezy.
refresher. They have to go through backdoor if they want to take this.
Primal Roar on a Quinn. They've got the lockdown. Can they get the kill? He'll pop the BKB. He'll eat the cheese. Now he's up to full health. They look over at Leos. They've got the bashes coming in from Arteezy, but the right click's coming in from Quinn. It's not going to be enough to get the kill. They'll time walk, get him back to full health. Arteezy gets the kill onto Lelis. It's actually focused with the Sun Ray. They'll push back Quinn, SVG, as well as Yawar, but Yawar pops the Manta. Now they'll look to get themselves the Mega Creeps with this bottom set of racks. Got a minute without the Bristleback. Arteezy with Chronosphere available once again. He's still got this Aegis over for the Chrono. Pump fake, fissure. Maybe held it a little bit too long, but now the Chrono comes in with the BKB. Arteezy gets the kill on MSS. He looks over at Quinn. The Eclipse is down, but it's not going to be able to do enough. They'll get the kill on Quinn. He's dead for 2 minutes, and they'll call GG just like that. I mean, 60 minutes in, EG from the depths of defeat pull it all the way back. My God.
This was a good series. This was a good series.